When I first saw the image of this TV, I was absolutely amazed, and had I walked into a room, I would have bet my mortgage on the fact that this was an OLED TV, but it's not. This is a QLED TV from Samsung. It's the Q80. It's quite simply breathtaking, and it may well be the TV that you buy next. So let's dig in and look a little bit closer. So as you can see, the most important person in the house is in prime position, ready to cast her judgment on this stunning TV from Samsung. Now, if you thought it just did blacks well, then look at this. The colours, the picture quality is just incredible. Now, if you do see the odd banding, that's just my camera. That's nothing to do with the TV. In fact, I've not seen anything as good as this since, well, probably about a month ago when I was in IFA Berlin 2019, when I was looking at Samsung's 8K models. But guys, this is just incredible, and this is the type of TV that you might well be considering. This comes obviously in different sizes, and I'll go through that in just a second, but this is the type of quality that you can expect. Is this going to be something in your budget? Well, everybody's budget is different. But what you will be getting with this is something that is just absolutely incredible to look at. Now, depending on where you live in the world, you may get a different stand. Here in the UK, we get the T stand, which I actually prefer. It's a metallic stand, and I think it looks really good. Elsewhere, you may get the single feet stand. So again, it's just a question of taste, but I prefer the T stand that fortunately we get in the UK. Now, one of the other amazing things about this TV is the viewing angle. Samsung have called this their ultra-wide viewing angle, and effectively what it is a couple of layers over the top of the screen which enhance the viewing angle. Now, that does have a slight dimming effect to the screen, comparing it to a TV without those, but it's very difficult to tell when you're in a single room and you're not comparing it head-to-head to another TV. But what it means is that you just get the most incredible ultra-wide angles with very little distortion in the image. Samsung have also developed an anti-reflective layer, and on this TV it does a really good job of concentrating your eye on the image and not on the reflection. Now obviously it's a dark screen, it's a light room, there's a window directly opposite this image as well, and so it's not going to get rid of it completely, but I think it does a pretty good job. Okay, so let's check out some of the more technical specs of the TV and hopefully give you some more information to make that buying decision. Now, what I would say is that if you are really looking at driving into the detail, then check out Vincent at HD TV Test and his channel, because what that guy doesn't know about calibrating TVs and the technical specs isn't worth knowing. Right, so this is the Samsung Q80. This is just below the Q90 in their range. So this is around £500 cheaper than the Q90 in the UK and around $600 cheaper in the US. Now, if you're in the market for this type of TV, then you're probably considering something like this, which is an LCD panel using quantum dot technology, or you're considering an OLED TV. Now, one of the concerns with OLED is screen burn-in, and that's where you may be playing a game for any length of time, or you might be watching a channel which has a logo fixed, and that image is then burnt onto the screen. Now, one of the advantages with quantum dot has normally been the fact that its brightness levels are better than OLED, and likewise, in the past, OLED TVs have had better black levels. What I actually think is happening is both of those things are moving. So for instance, OLED TVs are getting brighter and delivering a better image, and certainly as this demonstrates, the black levels on this quantum dot technology is certainly getting better. Now, I'm not going to advise you not to buy an OLED TV because some of the images that you can get on them are quite incredible. What I would say, however, is that they probably do need more managing than something like this from Samsung. So avoid watching channels with logos. One of the things in the UK which is quite popular with children is CBeebies. It's a children's channel, and some people use the TV as the babysitter, and so therefore that channel could be on for hours and hours. And I've seen plenty of cases where the logo is then burnt into the screen. If you're looking for a set that has fast and responsive gaming capability, then the input lag has been measured at less than 16 milliseconds, which is brilliant. The Q80 being part of the 2019 range means that you benefit from ambient mode. Now this is a mode which will blend your TV into your decor, and you can have anything from photographs or just fine pieces of art, and it means that when you're not watching anything at all, your TV can still look great in ambient mode, and it actually turns your TV into more of a decorative feature. A couple of things missing from the Q80 range will be Dolby Vision, which is a little bit disappointing, and also the One Connect box. So instead you've got the connections on the back, and there you have 4 HDMI 2.0, 2 USB 2.0 and 1 optical audio output. In terms of smart TV services, well, here in the UK you're certainly not going to miss anything. You've got iPlayer, ITV Hub, All 4, My5, you've got streaming in Netflix 4K, Prime Video 4K, Now TV, BT Sport, and also you've got applications like YouTube 4K, which again is a nice feature to have built in directly to the screen. You're probably not going to spend too much time looking at the back of this TV, but it's the plastic back and it's got almost that ridge effect. Now you've got the option to wall mount this, or you can put it on the stand as I've done here, and as you can see there's that convenient place for you to put the wire around the edging so that you can literally hide it and it becomes completely wire free. And also if you are wall mounting this means that you'll get it even closer to the wall. Guys, make sure you hit the red button and subscribe, because we will be doing a review very shortly on the Samsung Harman Kardon soundbar, which we were sent along with the TV. It's Dolby Atmos subwoofer, absolutely stunning piece of kit. It will blow your socks off. It nearly blew my windows out. Guys, thanks as always for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you on the next. Make sure you do leave a comment though, and let me know what your favourite TV is of choice and whether you would consider this Samsung. Thanks my friends.